So we have gone live. I'm just going to wait a little while the notification goes out so that people can find this one again. It's a little bit rubbish, to be honest with you, when this happens. I didn't know that anything had stopped. My YouTube was going, everything was going okay. And then literally I was midway through talking and it just went, you're offline, everything's cancelled, delete, delete, delete. So apologies to for that to everyone. Don't quite know what actually happened. Good afternoon, Byron. We are back. Good afternoon. Everyone's coming back over to here. So sorry, everyone. As I say, I don't know what happened. I just was fighting with the YouTube. It was telling me on my little screen that I was still streaming even though my camera was off, but that's why the live chat was still operational. And when you've passed the 1,000 sub thing, you can go live on your phone. You can do lots of other options. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to sort of kickstart that or redo something. I was going to put my phone on the top of the laptop thing and stream that way. But yeah, anyway. Oh, I don't know what is going on. Hula hoop exercises on the big circle. Was it just buffering like that? It was to my end. It just went, you're not connected. But I was still then the internet crashed rather than YouTube crashed. But then because the internet crashed, it crashed, but I was still streaming. So as soon as the internet came back up, I could chat with you all in the live chat, and I went into my studio settings, and it was basically telling me that I could reconnect, but then I was just getting my buffering screen, and it wouldn't let me reconnect. But anyway, so then, did Rocker come back over? Did you come back over, Rocker? Because I was gonna have a chat in the chat. That makes sense. You know what I mean? Mandy, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So what I was saying about like being back on plan and stuff and everything. You think that's kind of what happened to you a few weeks ago? Yeah, I know. It's really weird at the moment. I have different settings on this account compared to the Authentic Beauty account. So if you're watching this on replay or you've just joined, I do have a second channel for the time being, and that is basically a beauty channel, a makeup and beauty channel. It's called Authentic Beauty, so do please go over and have a look at that if you haven't already, and do please sub. I say at the moment because I might be bringing that content onto this channel. I haven't quite decided what to do yet. It seems to be a bit silly to have one channel that's got 1,100, 1,200 subs and one channel that has oh, that's interesting, Anita. Rockerbox have just emailed saying that they are giving away a free Advanced moisturizer with 3-month subscription. That could be interesting. I might have to have a little look at Rockerbox and see what they say, because I really, really, really do enjoy my Rockerbox, as you all know. I really do. It's one of my favorite boxes. In fact, let me just have a little look. You see, as soon as you said that, I'm going straight onto my Rockerbox account, because I do have a 3-month rolling. But if I cancel it now, I could cancel it and then start it again. And then if I start it again, then that means that I have I'm signing up for my free moisturizer. You know what I'm like with my freebies. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. Kirsty says, oh my goodness. Anita says, that's a good moisturizer for nothing. It is. So much of Ant is the company struggling. No, it's this thing. Seriously, the reason we're getting all of these higher end products in sub boxes is because they were all set on the shelf, and these were all sold through spas. They were all sold through salons and spas. So all of your sort of good afternoon, Rocker Barrel. Good afternoon. I'm pleased you're back here again. We're just talking makeup, so hold on one second. I'll have a chat to you in a second, Rocker Barrel, because I do want to have a natter. Yeah, thank you, Anita. Can everyone hit the like button for the new live stream? Thank you very much. It just shows YouTube, the algorithm, a bit of love or something. So yeah, on basically all of the Karens, yeah, all of the sort of middle-aged housewives, all of the sort of, women of a certain age with a certain income, that would regularly go to salons and spas that would buy a lot of these moisturizer products and things. They are the ones that would buy a lot of these Avant products, because they were only really sold through those channels. They weren't, they're not sold at Debenhams or somewhere, and probably sold at Harvey Nicks. I don't know, I've not checked. But yeah, so basically, if you've got a company that has a year's supply of moisturizer sat in a warehouse, slowly going off because no one can use it, that is literally why we've got them all. That will be the only reason. But it's the same reason that, or I would argue, allegedly, in my opinion, it's the same reason why Latest in Beauty now has Primark. I mean, what's that about? You know what I mean? Because Primark is shut down, and Primark can't sell its makeup or skincare range through stores because they don't have an online offering. So because they don't have an online offering, they have a lot of products that are slowly going off. What do they do with them? They stick them in the sub boxes. So they will sell them off cheap to the sub boxes. The sub boxes get, another brand, and they get rid of some stock. It's literally what it will be. Right then, so Rocker Barrel, I noticed just before everything died that you said about wanting to sort of maybe be back on plan, but like it takes commitment. It does take commitment. It does take commitment, my friend. It really, really does. But like, it depends on what you want. And it depends on where you are mentally. If for you, putting on, you said you lost 12 stone, I think it was before, or was it? I don't think it was 12 stone. I can't remember what you said, but you lost a load of weight before on Cineworld, didn't you? Now, if you've regained some of that weight or all of that weight, that's fine, because we are human, and beating yourself up isn't going to achieve anything. But it does show that the plan works, and it does show that you've done it before and you're capable of doing it again. And it is literally just down to a choice. It's like, for me, I got to the point where my plus size clothes were no longer feeling comfortable. And it got to the point where literally just before Christmas, I was like, I'm either going to have to go and buy clothes another size up, or I'm going to have to deal with this. And there are certain things that I was like, a lot of my clothes won't go up another size. Georgia Asda only go up to a certain point, and I know, right, Georgia Asda, but they only go up to a certain size. And I'm thinking, if I need to buy something and we're in lockdown, and I can only go to Asda or Tesco's to buy some knickers or to buy, a t-shirt or something. SXX jumpers. I don't know what that is. Is that double X or 5X, or I'm not sure what that is, Rocket Barrel. But like, for me, it got to the point where I was like, I'm not going to be able to go and buy a t-shirt. I'm not going to be able to go and buy some more leggings, or well, leggings I can, because I'm smaller on the bottom now than I am on the top. Typical trans woman. But I was like, well, what do I do? Like if I don't do something now, then I won't be able to buy anything in Asda. I won't be able to buy any clothes, and they're the only shops open. So 6S jumpers. Well, you see, do you know what? Don't worry about it. Like, if that's where you are now, that's a starting point. Now, again, I had to decide, in all honesty, and I don't know whether this is the same for you. The fact that we're talking on here means that probably somewhere in the back of your mind is the thought that you want to kind of to look at your weight and to maybe start making some healthier choices. Now, you don't have to go back onto Slimming World. You don't have to go back on a strict plan. But if in the back of your head is this idea that actually, do you know what? Oh, you were at 6X jumpers, now you're at 4X. That's really good. You've gone down 2 sizes. That's really good, my friend. That's really good. Wow. No, that's good. That's impressive. So you're doing it. Like, it does take commitment to be on a strict plan, but you could just make those healthier choices. And the fact that you're interacting on here now, the fact that you're chatting to all of us, the fact that you're talking openly about, having lost weight and everything else, that's a really positive thing. So you can do it. You absolutely can do it. And I know the struggle is real. Trust me, I know the struggle is real. Like, I've been there. I am there, every single day. there is a part of me that just wants to go. Like we have in our fridge, we have sausage rolls for the dogs. I know, right? We have sausage rolls in the fridge, and every single day I'm like, oh, I could just eat four of those. I don't, but I could. Or I could just go, oh, I'm going to eat, I'm going to nip over the corner shop and just get, I don't know, a pasty and a packet of, I nearly said a packet of fags. What? A pasty and a packet of crisps or a Mars bar or something. And to be honest with you, I could do that. And I have done it. And Rufus is Rufus, and Rufus would just say, if that's what I want to do, he'll support me because he loves me whether I'm a size 12 or a size 32. I mean, I've never been that big, but you know what I mean? Whatever size, he doesn't care. And so for me, it's like, it's down to how I feel. And I got to the point at the end of last year, I was like, I'm not happy now, and I need to do something, and I'm going to do something. And then it was just giving myself that planning and that preparation to basically say to myself, okay, this is it. This is my line in the sand. Get Christmas out of the way, New Year out of the way, and then this is it. Let's just do this. And it's got nothing to do with, New Year, new me, bollocks, any of that stuff. It's all to do with literally just going, right, this is my line in the sand. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to carry on. Now, I could have stopped before Christmas, and I could have gone back on plan before Christmas. I could have done. And I probably would have had, maybe half a stone or a stone less to lose than I've got now, because over Christmas we did indulge and overindulge. But I enjoyed myself over Christmas and New Year, and we had a lovely dinner and we had lovely food. And for we had Christmas pudding for 3 days running because we bought a gluten-free one and a standard one, and so basically it lasted 3 days each for Christmas pudding. We had custard, we had all the naughty food. We had biscuits and crackers and you name it, and stollen and Christmas cake and lots and lots of lovely, lovely stuff. And I enjoyed it all. But what I could have done is I could have said, nope, enough. But I also know what I'm like, and if I deprive myself, then I start feeling, well, what's the point of this? I'm not living on mung beans and lettuce leaves because that's just ridiculous, blah, blah, blah. So for me, I had to choose when I was making that cut off. And now I'm at the point where it literally was like, right, okay, let's get some snack food in, let's get some healthier options in, and then now let's do this. Because at the end of the day, if I carried on the last week, if I'd carried on eating as I was before, then I would probably, not only would I be 5.5 pounds heavier, which is the 5.5 pounds I've lost, but I would probably be another 2 or 3 pounds on top of that. So I would probably be half a stone plus heavier than I am now. Because, in another week of eating a takeaway, I mean, like one day this week, like Rufus wasn't well and I wasn't particularly well. And I said, oh, what do you fancy for dinner? And he said, well, we could always order a takeaway. And I was like, if you want to, you can. I'm not. I'll find something from the fridge. And basically, that was what I did. And Rufus, we didn't get a takeaway. I ended up cooking. And it was one of those things where that was the moment which basically in my head I went, that's a different choice. That's a different option. That's a different mindset. Because before Christmas and before we went back on, it would have been, oh yeah, look, I can't be asked. I'll go back on plan next week. I'll start again next week. And basically for me, it was literally just that moment of, if I don't do something about it, the problem is going to continue getting worse. And for me, that was that moment. And so, yeah, anyway, I'm going to be here every Thursday morning, 11 a.m., as long as my internet kicks out. But I'll be here every Thursday morning, Rocker. So feel free to join us. Feel free to chat about how you felt this week, because I don't know about you, but for me, food and my emotions are very much linked. If I've had a really good positive week, then, plan is no problem. If I've had a bad week, then, oh my God, I just want to eat my feelings and the rest of the world. And yeah, basically, we'll be here. So just come on. And I've just seen in the chat, he says you're making small changes at the moment. Well, that's it. Small. What is it? What is it they say? Small change, big difference, or something. And I think that's absolutely true, my friend. Like literally, if you just decide not to have that pudding, or just decide instead of a Mars bar you have a banana, it's literally just swapping that out. But that You know the plan. I'm not going to preach to you about Slimming World because I myself am not a consultant, and I'm not. There's still issues I have with Slimming World. There is, yeah, exactly like having low fat cheese. Yeah, like still have it, have the low fat version, but don't do what I did this week, which was this is 50% off cheese fat. This is 50% less fat cheese, so therefore I can have more of it. That's my eating disorder brain talking, and that's what I need to really stay on top of. Little Miss Budget says, I think it just comes to the point where enough is enough. I have gone up another size on the bottom half and I refuse to continue going up in size. Exactly. And it's whatever the line in the sand is for you. Kirsty says, that's literally how I'm starting, by changing my choices. This morning I chose to have a banana instead of some breakfast bicky. Exactly. And it is just about making those options for you. And like, you know the plan. Rockabow, sorry, excuse me. You know the plan, my friend. You know it. You've done it. You lost weight on it. You know that it kind of works. And yes, I know it's a cult, and there's all sorts of issues I have with it. And like Muller Lights, you know, oh my God, they're sin free. And then Slimming World come out with some yogurts, and suddenly they're sin, and all of this stuff, blah 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 blah. Well, I'm not here to tell you like how to do the plan. Okay, you said you're not weighing anything at the moment. I'm not here to tell you that's a good thing or bad thing. You know how it works, and you know whether or not you're in the space where you've got that extra spoon to weigh the food you're eating, or to sin the food you're eating, all of that. Like, as I say, this last week I have not counted sins, largely because I haven't got a book. Like, our old books we threw away. I haven't got a book, so I don't know what the sin values for things are. I'm going on what I can remember and trying to stick to free food and speed food and not have anything that's sinned. But probably this week I could have lost more weight. You know, I might have lost £7 or £8 if I'd had the book and stuck to it. But to be honest, I've done all right. You know what I mean? I've done all right. Mandy, you say very true. If nothing changes, nothing will. Exactly. I've been battling from being 11 and I'm 63 now. I know it's so difficult, isn't it? Like, when I was a kid, I was, do you know what? When I was a kid, I was called fatty, and I was called all the names under the sun, and I was bullied for my weight. And I look back at those pictures now, and I wasn't even fat. I wasn't even fat. Yeah, I was a bit chubby, and maybe I was a bit chubbier than some of the other kids in school, but I wasn't fat. You know, these days when you look at fat kids, and like we've got some kids on the estate that we live, and they are very fat kids, like very very large kids, and I look at them and my brain says, you know, you're going to have so many issues as you grow up if you don't start making better decisions, and you know, if you're not taught those better choices now. And I wasn't taught healthy options of food. I was taught very unhealthy things by my mum. Sorry, mum, I'm being honest. But I was taught a very unhealthy eating plan, and to have very unhealthy eating habits, and a very unhealthy relationship with food. Now, for me, looking back, as I say, I wasn't fat. The weird thing is, my sister is now bigger than me. Okay, she's a very very large lady, but my sister growing up was stick thin, absolutely stick thin, and we both inherited the relationship with food from my mum. I'm just going to carry on with my face, by the way, because like I'm realizing it is 20 to 1, 20 to 1, and I do need to go out a little bit later because we do need to go food shopping, or at least I need to go and pick up some bits, and we need to go and get Rufus's medication. So I'm going for a little bit of blue. But like, at the end of the day, we all know. Hi, Robin. Hi, nice to see you. You guzzles milk, enjoying your choice at the moment. Well, exactly, that's the thing. That's the thing. If you're enjoying it, then you know this isn't the moment for you, and that's perfectly fine as well. But you know full well, and hopefully you'll realise that we will be here, and I will certainly be here if and when you decide that this is the time for you, and that the options are, you know, you do want to make those choices and the tough choices. And if that's not now, then that's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Like, if somebody had said to me 4 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, you know, oh, you shouldn't be eating that, you shouldn't be eating that, you shouldn't be eating that, I'd have told them to do one. Do you know what? Screw you. I'm going to have You're telling me I shouldn't eat this biscuit. I'm going to eat the packet. You're telling me I shouldn't have that, I don't know, bounty bar. I'm going to eat all of the celebrations. Go screw yourself. That's what I would have said. But yeah. Oh, Kirsty, I've also just realised, my darling, that you are. Have you got the kids at home? I've just realised, you like when you were saying about the swear box. Was I being bad for the kids? Sorry. I am trying to do better with my swearing and my language and everything else. But you know me, I am a big fan of the cursey words. Ooh, that blue. Why is it too much? Is it too much, Neat? It's a bit budgie blue, isn't it? I'm kind of doing Elsa, an Elsa moment. Okay, fabulous. Oh, you like it? It's budgie blue. I mean, you know, let's not beat around the bush. Budgie blue is budgie blue. But I've got this little denim blue as well. So this was from the Elf Sweet Temptations palette. It's okay. It's the one that I got in my haul. No, I can hear him. I don't understand what you mean, Robin. But anyway, don't understand what you mean. Right, so I'm just whacking in a little bit of this. Oh, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I think have I missed some chat? I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm just whacking a little bit of a darker blue as well, just on the outer corner, on the outer third. Oh, Lou's at the childminders today. Oh, so are you getting some filming done then later? Are you getting some editing done? Oh, do you know what? I had to. Oof, it was hard work getting everything edited and shifted around to swap out Tuesday's video because literally I had just edited that video that we were supposed to put up. It had just been finished and was rendered, and I was in the process of loading it to YouTube when I saw your message and Casey James, and I was like, right, okay, okay. I've got another one. So, um, what's happened, Robin? Are you okay? Oh no, I'm concerned now. Um, Louise, at your yeah, no, I got that. I got that. Are you okay, my love? What's like? Well, we're all here if you need a chat on the interwebs. I know, right? Just remember that the internet is forever, and whatever you put on the internet can always come back and bite you on the bum. Um, right, just putting in a little bit more blue. It does kind of fade out to almost nothing is blue. But yeah, so I have really enjoyed this week. What have I enjoyed eating this week? This week I have mostly enjoyed farting. No. What was that? What was that? This week I've been eating mostly cabbage. No, what was that? Do I move my mouth around when doing my eyes? I do when I do my mascara. I do the mascara facial. That I do that when I do my mascara. You spent all day yesterday stressing about the video you made. Oh, you made a video. Don't stress. Put it up. 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 Oh, bless you. Well done on getting it shifted, though, hun. Oh, what the video? Yeah, I know, right? Mandy, I do. Yes, I do. Kind of sometimes. What am I doing it now? Am I making funny faces? I'll be like, yeah, sometimes I have that, and people are like, you're doing it now. You're doing it now, silly bitch. So I'm just putting a little bit more white up here. I don't have, like this palette has a lot of options, right? It has a lot of color and a lot of stuff, but it doesn't seem to have a lot of shimmers. And the shimmers are more satins than anything. So, I mean, it's fine. It's in my shop, my stash. So you know, it's not horrendous. But you'll see in the video today as to what everything is that I picked. I'm quite happy with the video as well, actually. So yeah, if you want to, by the way, anybody who's watching this on this channel, do please go over to Authentic Beauty, which is my other channel, my makeup channel. So do please go over there and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell icon and change your notifications to change the settings to all so YouTube notifies you each and every time I upload a video. God, that's hard to say. No, I had a really productive day. Was it yesterday? What day are we on? Yeah, a really productive day yesterday. So I've got today's video done. Next Tuesday's video is uploaded. So today's is uploaded. Next Tuesday's is uploaded, and I've got next Thursday's to edit. I've got another one. Oh, actually, I just realised something came in. Something came in the post, didn't it? Robin, been filming. Finally, thought I'd found an editing software that works on number 4. Then went to export it, and it's one with an enormous watermark across the middle and cuts half your audio until you pay. Oh no. Oh, that's so annoying. That is so annoying. Little Miss Budget, you pull the fish face when putting on mascara on the lower lashes. I had to teach myself not to. Oh, this isn't what I ordered. Okay. I thought this was a sub box. It's not a sub box. This is for this channel. This, I've got one somewhere. I can't find it, so I just ordered a new one. Look, it's an as seen on TV thing. This is so cool. Basically, what this is, right? This, well, I'll show you. It's so cool. I'm so pleased. Because of the fibro and because generally I'm a bit crap, cutting salads and things can be really hit or miss for me. So this is so cool. Basically, right, you put all your salad in there. So you put your lettuce in, and you kind of put your cucumber in a wedge, like a big wodge of it. Like, so you put your cucumber in like that, and your tomatoes and your onion and everything. So you don't chop it, you just literally put them in. You put that bit on there, and then with your knife, you slice down, and it cuts all of your salad. And then you literally, like, while it's like that, you go like this, and you turn it once round, and you cut again, and once round, and you cut again, and it chops all your salad up. It's so cool. So if you just want like a sliced salad, like a relatively chunky store salad, you just literally put it on like that and cut them once. If you want it like really like thinly sliced, like a proper like shredded cabbage, shredded salad, then you just keep turning it and turning it and turning it, and it cuts everything for you. I love it. It's so cool. It's so cool. It is so cool. I absolutely love it. This is something that we were talking about because I was like, oh, do you know what? I want to, I need to get this out of the cupboard. And I said to Ruffus, I don't know where it is. I might have thrown it away. But yeah, it's so cool. Oh, so small things please me. They really do. Make your own joke. Yeah, small things please me. The first place you notice weight gain, your fingers got fat like pork sausages. Wow. Okay. You think that's a weird kitchen gadget? It's not a weird kitchen gadget. Little Miss Budget apologizes to Rocket Barrel because your comment looked like you were laughing at Rocket Barrel, so you took it off. That's absolutely fine, my darling. I don't think that he would have taken it that way, would you, Rocker? Like, you know, at the end of the day, oh, you've got a flat battery. Okay, my darling. Well, look, I will be here next Thursday. Have a really good, healthy week. Happy slimming if you're slimming. Happy, healthy choices. And I will see you next Thursday morning, 11 a.m. UK time on this channel. Okay, you take care of yourself. Whatever choices you make sure they're the right ones for you and be happy with them. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, absolutely. You go, my darling. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely week. And I will see you next week. Bye, my love. Bye-bye. Yeah, good luck. Kirsty, this was like, I think it was only about £5 on Amazon, I think. It's so good. It is so good. It makes, so you literally, I'll do a video on it. I'll put a video up, but literally you just bung everything in. So you tear the lettuce off the thing, you know, cut your red and yellow peppers in half. You cut them in half, take the stalky bits out, put those in whole, put your chunky cucumber in, and then you just slicey, and it does all the work for you, and it does it all in one go. So then literally you then turn So you go, oops, sorry, slicey, 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 right? So you then sliced everything, you turn it upside down, take that off, and you've got your salad there ready just to put on your plates. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Trust me, as excited. So you know I'm doing a low buy in terms of makeup and things, right? So that's going really well. Haven't bought anything yet this year, apart from I've still got one thing to show you from before Christmas, by the way. There is still another pre-Christmas haul to come, and I haven't even looked at it, let alone swatched it or anything else, right? So there is still another haul to come for the Authentic Beauty channel, which I will get up probably sometime this week. Also, I'm filming later today. I'm filming the highlighter one, depending on whether we end up going out shopping or not. If not, I'll be filming that tomorrow. But basically, what I will be doing, Mandy, that's your pocket money spendy's gone. It's so good. It's so good. Right, kitchen gadgets on this channel, Slimmy World gadgets like the soup maker. So we've got in the kitchen, we've got the burger maker. The other thing you put your burgers in. We've got one of those. We've got the hand chopper thing where you put got one of those. We've got a ninja blender thing. We've got a soup maker. We've got a slow cooker. We've got an air fryer. We've got a bread maker. So there's no space in our kitchen on the sides at all to do anything. But we've got all the stuff that you need. You just nowhere to put anything. And the salad bowly thing is one of my top 10 gadgets of all time. I absolutely love it because it's just it makes life so much easier when doing a salad. And I know you could go and buy pre-prepared pulled apart salads, can't you? You can go and buy bags of salads. But to be honest with you, A, they're more expensive. B, there's always stuff in there that I don't like the little beetroot shardy things, the little red thing. Oh, I'm not keen on that. Sometimes I don't want a ton of carrot in my salad. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want that. And so, yeah, so it's so much easier just to go and buy your rocket, have it all in the fridge, not your rocket, yeah, your rocket or your iceberg, have it in the fridge, and then you make your decisions to what you want in your salad. So good. Yeah, I said to Ruffus the other day, I was like, what made me buy this, by the way, is that I was thinking, it'd be really good if there was the egg slice where you pull it down, it's got the wire things. I was like, it'd be really good if you had an egg slice and then you kind of yeah, it snowed, Robin. If you had an egg slice, right? Because basically what I thought was, you get a joint of beef or a joint of pork, right? You get your joint of pork, you put it on a thing, and then you get one of the, you go, and it chops everything and slices it all for you. I thought that'd be amazing. And then I was like, oh, actually, they've got one of those for salads. Yeah, and it's this thing. And I reckon you could probably do, I don't know quite how it would work, but I reckon you could probably put a small joint, like a gammon joint or something in there and use it to slice as well. I don't know. But anyway, Kirsty says, going to be a bugger driving later, mind. It will be difficult driving in this weather. Yeah, take it easy, everybody, with the snow and everything. Do please take it easy. No, I don't drive either. Oh, Anita says don't drive, Kirsty. In other words, she's advising you not to drive. She's not saying that she doesn't. Let's see. Oh, Kirsty, did you film the collab video? Have you filmed it? Did you laugh? Is all I'm going to say, because I laughed a couple of times. It wasn't like the random color one. Little Miss Budget, we just got rain. I can't deal with snow. I am like Bambi on ice. That's one of the other things I need to go out for, is to get some salt, because I thought we had some salt in the cupboard. Turns out we don't. Therefore, it's going to be very icy. And with my fibro, I can fall over anyway. So yeah, absolutely anyway. Don't think school would appreciate you leaving the trolls. I know, right? She's got to Anita, I love Lou, but I don't think we're actually allowed to keep it. No, you're not. You're not, Robin. That's called kidnapping. It is. I'm sorry. It's what it's called. Right. Let me just do some more on the face while we're all here. I am really giddy, by the way. I am so giddy. 5.5 pounds. Well, I'm not being properly on that. I'm really pleased with that. I am absolutely really happy with that. And I needed it, because if I hadn't had some sort of loss, then I think that would have. I think I would have been demotivated this week. So the fact that I've got 5.5 pounds, that's nearly half a stone. I'm impressed. If I do that again next week, then I'm down a stone bracket. It's really cool. Yeah, I am really impressed, and it's little things like that that keep me motivated when I'm on plan. Hang on, look, yeah, doing my weird face while I'm doing my brows. Yeah, film the collab one. Not sure what I say more. Oh crikey! Or I'm blaming Lisa for this. I was really lucky. I was really lucky. Nothing came out. So if you don't know, myself and Kirsty and one of our friends called Casey Jane over on the Authentic Beauty channel, we've got a three-way collab, and we do a challenge every month, and it's a beauty makeup type challenge. And this month's challenge is very interesting. So last month we did a random color generator, and basically we had the whole list of sort of the different products, but we had to use the colors that the random generator created and get them as close as possible. And so there was like a deep plum color, an olive green color, like a khaki color, but it was like olive green highlight, olive green something else. Anita, it's going up on Tuesday. So normally it's the second Tuesday of every month, but we had to delay it slightly. So we've delayed it for a week. So yeah, it will be going up on Tuesday coming. So yeah, make sure you do check that out on Making It Up, MAKE-ING. It's up. And also over on his channel, which is just Casey-Jane, and of course on one for an I, and oh, excuse me, and yeah, that's my channel over there, the beauty channel. So do please check those out. Haven't already. If you're watching this on replay, I know a lot of people watch this, watch my live last week on replay because of obviously the time of it. It's a bit difficult for some people to watch. So thank you so much to everybody who watched it, by the way. Thank you so much for all the comments and DMs of people saying they were glad to see us back. Thanks for all the messages about our health and how Ruffus is doing. Like it's really, really, it's really lovely to feel. And can I also just say thank you so much to the people that have said that you didn't care whether or not I'd gained the weight, and that you just wanted to kind of, you know, for us to check in and to let you all know how we're doing and just to follow us. And that actually, yes, the Slimming World stuff was interesting, but it was us that you were following, because that is something that I really felt like an imposter on this channel, having gained the weight, and I really felt like I was not able to film anything on this channel because I felt like I was like, you know, I felt like it would be like a bankrupt giving you money advice, or you know, some it'll be like, you know, the burglars when they get caught and then they start working for the police. It would be a bit like that, you know. Well, actually, if you're so good at evading, you know, evading capture, or what is it? I think those who can do, those who can't teach. It's that sort of idea, really. But yeah, thank you so much to the people that reached out and said that, you know, regardless of the content on this channel, you just wanted us to watch it and you just wanted to catch up with us and follow us. So that is amazing. I literally cried this week with some of the comments. So thank you so much to everybody for that. As I say, I've said it a couple of times. Do let me know your thoughts about whether or not, you know, I can put the beauty stuff on this channel. Yeah, he is. Oh, Little Miss Budget, I've been watching both of your channels, Lisa, and poor Rufus really suffers with his health. He has done. He absolutely has suffered a lot this last 9 months, 10 months. He really has. And do you know what? It absolutely breaks my heart. It breaks me because, you know, you've just said there, he's so lovely. He is the most amazing human being I've ever met in my entire life. I'm not going to cry. He is my world. He is my rock. He is my soulmate. He's my everything. And it breaks me that I can't fix him. It breaks me that, you know, I just want to wave a magic wand and have him healthy. It really just, it rips my heart out and stomps on it on the floor, the fact that he's suffering. But, you know, it is what it is. We have to deal with it. This is what this year's going to be for us, is getting him back to full health, and also for me to get back into sort of, you know, a much better, healthier place. But yeah, it really is going to be about, you know, getting him well. COVID is a bastard. So anybody that tells you that COVID is just a flu, it's not. It really isn't. And yeah, you know, whatever strain or whatever everything is, you know, there are different ones and different people get ill in different ways. But even if you don't die, it can absolutely change your life. And watching him suffer has broken me. It really has. But yeah, anyway, but we're still here. You know, we are still here. We're still fighting, and we're just a little bit limited as to what we can do each day. But we take each day as it comes, and we deal with it as it presents itself. Some days are better than others. Some days his breathing is, is better than others. Some days he needs more support than others, and potentially some oxygen support. We maybe trying to get referrals to the long COVID clinic and to the asthma clinic and the breathing clinics and all of that, which is just a pain in the backside at the moment. But you heard him earlier. If you were on the live stream earlier, you heard that he's suffering. He really is. So, but yeah, it will be. Rufus will be back on the channel. Thank you very much, Mandy. He will be back on the channel. We've been talking about the blowtorch pizza and all sorts of things like that we're wanting to do. We've also got a series for this channel that we're wanting to do, a really, really silly series, but it's funny. We've been watching a lot of food type channels on YouTube at the moment, and getting some ideas, and there's some that Rufus is really excited to film. So that's really cool. So we're going to be doing that. But you know what? At the end of the day, it could be so much worse. He could have died. And this is, yes, it's his breathing, but there are people in worse conditions, and he is still mobile. He can still, get into the car. He can just about walk around the shop. All of those things. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'll take those small victories. I will take those small victories. Kirsty, the rice pudding with almond milk is really, 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 really delicious. If you've got some diabetic jam or low sugar jam, or if you've got one of the skinny syrup type things and you put a blob of that in it, oh my god, it's so amazing. But even if you haven't, with the I know he did it in the saucepan on the recipe, but you can also then, if you want to, blowtorch it or put it into a bowl, into a ceramic thingy that goes in the oven, and put that in on the grill, and then you get, if you want the skin on the roast pudding, you can still get that. It's really, really nice, really, really, really nice, and yeah, super healthy. Just it's really yummy. It's really, really, really yummy. And even when we weren't on Singing World, he would still make it occasionally, just as a pudding, because it's that yummy. So yeah, yeah, it is really lovely. There we go. Just putting. This is the bit that I can't really talk. Is when I do my eyebrows, because I want them to kind of match. So yeah, it was so yummy. But there's all sorts of recipes on the channel, and we will be going back to filming more of them, and he will be an active part of the channel again. You'd be lethal with a blowtorch, Randy. Oh god, I can imagine. Hi, hi. Are you all right? He's alive. He's awake and alive. Oh my god. Okay. I literally just, oh my god, you see, look, I'm going to cry. I literally just was like, I saw the comment, but will it suit? I saw that comment. That's a little hint as to what one of the things is going to be. I saw that. I just saw that pop up, and I was like, who's what? Who's put that? And oh, you do this every bloody time. Oh, um, oh wow. Hi everyone. That's my other half, Rufus, in the live chat. Go and have a look and say hello. Go say hello to him. Oh my god, Kirsty, I should really film after this. Got at least 3 I could be doing, but might just edit the other vid I filmed yesterday. We could do. You absolutely could do. Mandy says hello to Rufus. Well, you can see in the chat, can't you? No, Kirsty Robbins. Oh, hang on. Let me just. My eyes are watering. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm such a soppy bitch. Oh God, Jesus. It's not even like when he was in hospital and he came on the live stream. It's not even that. He's literally in the room just there. Oh God, Jesus! I'm gonna do rice pudding soup. Oh, actually, that would work. That would work. Um, that would work. Yes, that's a good idea. It depends what time Miss Lisa finishes, though, hun, because it's going to need at least an hour to film, if not more. Um, oh God, Jesus. Yeah, you can all chat to him in the live chat. Look at me. He's got me bloody crying. What a bugger. What a bugger my other half is. He's got me welling up just because he's joined me on the live. How ridiculous is that? Oh God, Jesus. My makeup's going to run. Right, okay. Let's quickly. Okay, so for Kirsty and everybody else, this is. I've just realised the time. I was actually thinking. My brain was thinking. Oh, it's not even midday yet because it says 45 minutes there. But this is the second one, isn't it? I'd forgotten that. Right. Okay. I don't know whether you can see Rufus, but Anita says the day of blowtorch pizza is coming. Yes. Oh, I am a silly softy. You're absolutely right. Right. I'm using my. Was this the cat rice brush? I think it was. Yeah, this is the Catrice brush and my oh pardon me. My Catrice brush, cat rice brush, and the God Jesus, my palette that I've got in my stash, which is going up, I think, in about 2 hours' time. That'll be up. I think that might right. I think that voila. I think that might actually work, you know. I do actually think that might work. We're gonna try it, we're gonna film it. And we're going to see how it goes. I reckon that that will actually work. Will it soup? Things you can cook in a soup maker that aren't soup. Will it soup? It's a whole series coming to this channel that I wasn't even going to mention, and then he's said about it already. And he's the worst one. He's the one that always tells me when I'm talking, I'm going, oh, I'm going to do that. And Kirsty knows because I'm a bucket for it. And I'll be like, oh yeah, next week's collaboration challenge, we're going to do the Eiffel Tower challenge where you do this or that or the other. It was that. It was that. Like whatever it is, and I'll be like, oh, shouldn't have told you that. And I turned into like Hagrid. I don't think I should have said that, or I don't think I should have told it. Whatever Hagrid says in I don't watch that. Sugar-free custard. I don't know what that is. See, look, I tell you, he's planning things. He is planning things for this channel. So there you go. You see everybody in the chat that was like, oh, I hope Rufus comes back soon. He is planning things for this channel. He really, really, really is. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Something like that. I don't know. I don't watch Harry Potter, and I certainly won't watch it now. She's like anti-trans, and like not only is she anti-trans, but she's incredibly anti-trans, and so I wouldn't give her the time. I wouldn't give her the steam off my piss. In all honesty, absolutely, I wouldn't like just not for a split second would I watch one of those films or anything like that in any way, shape, or form ever, ever, ever again. But that's just my opinion because I don't agree with people that think that trans people are not who we are. But anyway, let's not go there. I know, right? Look at that. That's how we have jelly and custard for a few sins. But oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea, Rufus. That's a really good idea. Oh, sugar-free custody thing. Right, I'm using. No, I don't want to use this blusher. What blusher do I want to use? I'm going to. What is my face looking like? Right, rapidly trying to get through this now because I know that Kirsty has to go and film, and I don't want to. I don't want to delay you much longer, my love. So I'm using a highlighter. Can't tell you what I'm using because it's all in the video, and it makes no sense if I tell you what I'm using, and then you don't watch the video because there's stuff's. Oh, Rufus, don't say the J word. And I just said the J word. It's called Wibbly Wobbly Pud. Yeah, and Anita here. So the J word. Yeah, Anita has an aversion to it. She'll like throw up if she hears the J word. So we call it Wibbly Wobbly Pud. And then the other pudding that you make with the J word with like sponge fingers and custard That is called wibbly wobbly mixed pud. Yeah, because just the word is enough for Anita to go throwy uppy. So yeah, wibbly wobbly pud and wibbly wobbly mixed pud. But then nobody would know that on this channel because this is new to this channel. But there you go. We'll do a wibbly wobbly pud challenge or something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. Okay. Nearly done. Nearly done. Whacking on some. Oh, your hair is standing on end and your stomach is churning. Don't listen, Neat. Don't listen. Don't listen to the words. It's fine. Just think about roast beef and brain's not working. Potatoes. Roast beef. There you go. Roast beef and pudding. That's okay, Neat. You don't have to watch that one, and I'll make sure that it's labelled "Wibbly Wobbly Pud" somewhere in the title. Oh dear. Oh my God. Hang on, Rufus. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Let me. There we go. Hold on. Oh, can I do that? Can I do that? There you go. You're a moderator now, love. I've given you a blue spanner. Welcome to the Spanner Club. Oh, pants. Oh my God. No, I will absolutely, Neat. I will absolutely make it and put that in the title so that you know not to watch it, but also so that, do you know what? This blue is giving me absolute blue blood. This is giving me real blue blood like vibes. Just with the way that it's gone on, it really has. Beauty with Becky. Hi, Becky. Just finished filming a video and getting ready to edit it. Oh, thank you for joining, my darling. I hope you are well. We are not very far from wrapping up, in all honesty. I am just finishing. So if you don't know, Becky, if you've missed it, I did a yay, Rufus is a spanner. I did a my brain. I lost 5.5 pounds this week on Singing World. Well, not on Singing World, but kind of being vaguely on plan. So yeah, is Rufus spanner number 5? I can't remember. Hang on. So there's me and Kirsty, Nita, Jack. Yeah, so he will be, yeah, spanner number 5 of our little club. And hopefully Ellie will be spanner number 6. That's what I'm hoping. Oh my God. There we go. Ooh, look at the mascara. Doesn't it look good? Sorry, I've missed most of it. No. Don't worry, my darling. That is absolutely fine, Becky. Ellie isn't yet, but she will be once she's got a few things sorted out. No, Becky, it's really good to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. You don't know how you got that. Not your birthday. I just made you Spanner, my darling. I just made you a moderator so you can kick people. And so if Kirsty starts swearing, because you know what Kirsty's like, she's got a mouth like a sewer pipe. No, I was going to say I was going to say something really rude and realised that if I said it, I'd be swearing, which kind of like defeats the purpose of saying that Kirsty swears, because Kirsty never swears, except when she does, and then it's really funny. But yeah, anyway, right, what have I got left to do? Lippy. What lippies have I got in my... I'm going to use this one, because this is all my stash selection. So there we go. Look at me doing it off camera so that you can't all see. Mrs. Poshington doesn't swear. She only does. Is spanner a swear word? No, spanner is your moderator. If you look to your name, your name's gone blue, and then there's a little spanner next to it. Technically, it's a wrench, but we call it a spanner here. So it basically means that you are a moderator, so you can kick people and boot people and all of that stuff. But you also, I don't know why you're. Oh yeah, because you haven't looked. Yeah, okay. I was about to say I don't know why you're not on here as the channel, because it's obviously this is the channel login, but I've got the channel login on. So if you logged in, then it would log me out. So it'd be really confusing. Anyway, yeah, there's a fly in here. I will get it. Because we can't use the spray. You occasionally do get one. I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say. See, this is when I can't talk. This is when it goes really bad. It's when I'm like, ooh. Oh, all the ones that were in here are dead. All the ones that were here, like the flies that we had, because at one point there were like 3 buzzing around. So all the ratties went out, and I sprayed everything. It was absolutely a brain fart. So I sprayed everything, but occasionally, just because of the ratties and because I can't use spray, like you will get the odd flies. So yeah, awkward silence. I know, right? Awkward silence. So you do get the odd ones in here, but it's because I haven't got any fly paper up yet. So I need to get some fly paper. But it's just unfortunately your other half has breathing issues, so you can't use like noxious sprays or anything, and you've got animals that if you spray, then they have lung issues. Then yeah, it's really bad. So what videos have I got coming up this week? So I will be on this channel. There will be a small Poundland low sin snack treat kind of video going up. That will be going up later today or tomorrow. On Saturday, I should have on Authentic Beauty, there should be my highlighter video that I need to film, but that will be my highlighter collection video. So my makeup collection declutter, the highlighter one. And then on Tuesday, I've got the collaborative video. The Revolution palette collection will be coming, but not yet. If snacks poop, you can soup them. If snacks poop, I don't know what that means. We will be able to see the ratties. They are so cute and clever. You can do. Yes, let me just see who's awake. Who's awake? Hold on a second. I'll see who's awake. Now, Mr. Rick. Hello, are you awake? No, well, you kind of are, but you look a bit weird. Who's awake? Are you awake, Mr. Pinky? Is Mr. Pinky awake? Hang on. I think Mr. Pinky might be awake. And the reason I'm saying to show you him is because he's a really interesting ratty boy. Oh yes, he is. He's awake. Hello, gorgeous boy. Hello. 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 Do you want to come and say hello to everybody on camera? Come here then. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. Oh, hiya. Hold on, he's coming. Hold on, we're coming back. Hello. So this is no, it's not a mental block, Anita. It's planned. I have planned. This is Mr. Pinky, and he is a hairless ratty. I know. Look, he's a hairless ratty. He's a little boy, and he's got no hair. He's hairless. I know. He does look like a ball bag. Like, apologies, he really does look like a ball bag. But he is absolutely gorgeous, and we've had him 2 years, Ruffus. Do we think 2 years? Must be at least. And he likes to. You're going to sit under my hair. You're going to go and sit under my hair. Go on then. He likes to sit under my hair because he's like, I haven't got any hair. Yeah, he is soft as a baby's bum. He is so soft. His skin is so soft. It's ridiculous. Occasionally, very occasionally, we have to put a little bit of moisturizer on him and just rub it in, or like what's it called? Pseudocreme type stuff, and just sort of moisturize his skin if it goes a bit dry. But he's so smart, so intelligent. You've not seen a hairless one before. This is what I thought I'd show you. He is so smart, so intelligent, aren't you? He is. If you can hear the little sort of bits of his breathing, it's because he's very, very old. Aren't you? You're a very old man now, aren't you, mister? Yes. I know. So he's what's called a double Rex. And basically what that means is he's got, I'll show you really close up. You might just be able to see his whiskers. He's still got whiskers. So he's not a true hairless, but basically he's just one of our little hairless boys. So we did have him and his brother that came from Nottingham. And basically his brother ended up with he does have bad eyesight. He's a pink eye. So basically you've got 3 different types of eyes in rats. There's black-eyed rats, red-eyed rats, and pink-eyed rats. Now the black-eyed rats have pretty good vision. They haven't got great vision, but they're okay. The ruby-eyed rats have bad vision, but they can still get by. But the ruby-eyed rats are virtually blind. They see sort of movement, and they see by sort of they navigate by smell and their whiskers and things. And this poor little man is a pink eye, and one of his eyes is a little bit cloudy, which means he's probably got a little bit of like a cataract or something developing. But they can't do anything about that. It's just because he's old. So he, as I say, I think he's about. Would you say he's about 2 years old, love? Would you say he's about that? I think he's about that. Yeah, about two, just over 2 years old. And as I say, we had him and his brother. His brother developed an issue with his testicles. Basically, he was fighting a lot, and basically, it turned out that the vet said his testicles were the size of rabbits' testicles, which on a little one this big was a real issue. That was a real issue. So he ended up having those castrated, and then he had an issue with the sutures. He was allergic to the suture material, so he had to go back in and have another surgery. But he survived all of that, and then what happened? Did we just find him dead, Ren? I think we did, didn't we? I think he just like it was too much for him, and this was probably about 3-4 months ago. And I think he just passed. And then we had one of his sons. Well, we say son. We had one of his children, who basically was he had all of the body parts of a boy rat, but also had nipples, which you only see on a girl rat, and only grew the size that girl rats grow, because boy rats grow bigger. Only grew the size that girl rats grew, but still had the functioning the penis and testicles basically of a boy. So we think that he was an intersex ratty, or that they were an intersex ratty, because that's actually quite common in not just in rats but also in people, but it's actually really common in rats. And yeah, so that was an interesting one, wasn't it? And unfortunately, so they were called Tyrion, and Tyrion unfortunately got really poorly, and ended up having some cancer. That when we took them to the vets, the vets said that they just wouldn't survive. So unfortunately, Tyrion was put to sleep, unfortunately. But this little one, you're still fighting fit, aren't you? You are. And yeah, and he's so smart, and he's absolutely I don't know what that reference is to, Mandy. Lady Gaga is female. So yeah. But yeah, like he's really smart, he's really intelligent. He looks a little bit like Dobby. It was kind of a mix between Dobby and sort of like Pink Yoda. But the reason that he's called Pinky and the other one was called, his brother was called Ren, was we didn't want to have Pinky in the Brain or Ren and Stimpy, because then if one died, we'd end up with Pinky and Ren, which is literally what we ended up with. But we didn't want to have like a cup, because you always get like, you get salt and pepper, and then the other ones you might call, I don't know, sugar and spice, and then you end up with sugar and spice, then you end up with salt and spice, which is weird. It doesn't work as a couple. So we purposely named them like Ren and Pinky, from Ren and Stimpy and Pinky in the Brain, just because, didn't we? We did. And do you want a banana chip? Have I got any banana chips? Do you want a little banana chip? Oh, I have. Look here. Oh, he likes these. He likes it. You get a little bit of banana chip. You look. Oh, there you go. Then you can eat it. You can eat it. No, you're just going to put it on my boobs. Do you not want it? Do you want to go in my top? There you are. Then go on. Then. There you go. Oh, it says. Oh, it's dark and warm in there. There you go. Hold on. There you go. There you go, Mister. And that's kind of how he normally sits. Is like quite often when I do my editing. There you go. Well, quite often when I do my editing in the videos, I'll be sat in here and we get them out all in rotation, because we've got 7 at the moment. But he'll come and sit, because he just sits in here like this. Rick, who is the other one that you can hear quite often making noises, he doesn't sit for anything. He is just like, nope, I'm going to do this. I'm going to run around, do this. Yeah, that's it, Robin. You had Tom and Jerry ferrets at one point, and when one died, it felt weird saying only one. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Anita, your cat Harvey that you lost a few years ago was dual sex. There is a name for it beginning with H, but can't recall. You mean hermaphroditism? That isn't called that anymore. It's just called intersex, which is where they are between the two biological, or they have elements of both biological sexes, sex characteristics. So yeah, it's called intersex. Hermaphroditism is something which was is no longer used. It's a bit like lots of other words that we used to call people that we don't use anymore. But yeah, you're still fighting fit, aren't you, Mr. Mister? You are still fighting fit. I mean, we've got to say he has lost a little bit of weight in the last few months. His weight seems to be dropping off a little bit, but you are eating all your snacks, aren't you? Do you want this banana chip? Do you not want it? Do you not want it? No, you're just going to sit under my hair. But yeah. Oh gosh. There we go. Put those in there. You can have some of those in a minute when you go back in your house. Oh look, he's going to go. He's going, no. You want to go under? Go on then. So he really likes snuggling into. Warm places. So yeah, right. So intersex conditions, they are as common in humans as ginger-haired people. So about the same number of people in the UK that have red hair are also intersex. It's just that a lot of the conditions of intersex conditions are ones that don't affect the genitalia. So they're people that don't know that they are intersex. So there can be conditions where you've got difference in hormones, difference in what's the other thing? My brain is farted. Difference in what's it called? My brain. I know all this stuff because this is obviously what we've done for 5 years, is to teach all this and train all this. Do you want to go? Where are you going? I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what it's. Are you going to go back under there? Go on then. You go under there. I know, right? I'm trying to have silly conversations whilst not in my t-shirt. No, not in my t-shirt. You can just sit there. Look, sit up there. There you go. Sit under my hair. So the bawdy ones do quite like being like under your hair, the back of your neck. It's really weird, but they do feel so warm and snuggly. They're so cute. That's my necklace. You can't go under my necklace. Oh, it's not hormones. There's another word that I am looking for, and my brain is not functioning enough to do it. What's the other thing for intersex conditions, love? Hormones and chromosomes. There you go. It's a chromosomal thing. So there are conditions that just affect hormones. There are conditions that just affect chromosomes, and there are some intersex conditions that in humans will affect the reproductive organs, but won't ever become apparent until you try for kids. So some people that have tried having kids will then discover that their ovaries haven't developed, or that their ovaries are in fact sort of like almost testicles instead of ovaries. And there's all sorts of weird and wonderful conditions out there that are intersex conditions that people generally don't know about. And it's the same in the animal world as well. It's just that we only see from the animal's perspective. You don't do chromosome scanning. You don't do hormone scanning of your pets. You know what I mean? It's like you look at an animal and you literally pick them up and go, what's between their legs? That's what they are. And actually, it's really, really common. So especially in rats, because rats, their bits and bobs are quite noticeable. And because rats are it's a really weird species where if I hold him up, not showing you his bits, but you can see on his belly, there's no nipples, absolutely no nipples. The only ones who have nipples in ratties are the girls. So when you get a rattie that's got sticky outy bits and nipples, you're going back into my t-shirt. Right, you can if you want to. Do you want to go under there? Go on then. You want to go in the warmth? Go on then. In you go. There you go. Just don't do a poop. Okay, no poopies. So yeah, with ratties, it's really noticeable. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, that is today's intersex lesson for today. And there's all sorts of conditions, and they've all got like different names, and they're starting to be more recognized, and people are starting to pick up on them a little bit earlier. And some of those conditions are treatable. I know somebody who went through their entire adult life, quote unquote, as a male. And they went through their entire adult life. And then when they got into their late 50s, they started to develop breasts, and like more than just the kind of that happens, more than just moves. They actually started to develop breasts, and their skin started to undergo some changes. And basically, what happened was this person had been born with testicles with a high testosterone level, so spent their entire life as a man. And as their testosterone level dropped off as they got older, they actually discovered they had ovaries, and they started to kick in, and they started to produce quite a high amount of estrogen, and their body started to shift. And that person had absolutely no idea any of this was going to happen until it started to happen, basically, and it was a bit of a shock. So there's all sorts of conditions out there that affect people. Are you going to have a little sleep now? Are you going to sleep? You are, aren't you? You're getting ready to sleep. He's getting ready to sleep. He's just sitting there. He's just going to sit. He's just getting up to my neck. He's just going to have a little nuzzle in, and then that's it. So yeah, it happens. It does happen in the animal kingdom, and it happens obviously in the human world a lot. It's just that basically. So this idea, right? And I'm going to get off my soapbox now. Don't worry. But this idea that people say there's only two genders is bullcrap, and it's been bullcrap for many, many years. It's been known that it doesn't work that way, and that actually there are many different variants. Gender is a spectrum. And that, you know, biological gender is a spectrum because of these intersex conditions, chromosome conditions, hormone conditions, all of these other bits and pieces. And what used to be termed hermaphroditism was literally born with both sets of genitalia. That's at like the extreme end of a whole spectrum of conditions that affect people and how they develop. And it's fascinating when you actually start looking into all of this. And when, yeah, it has done, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of snow, love. Rufus has just seen the snow. Yeah, there's a lot of snow. There's like 3 inches of snow out on the path. There's like 3 inches of snow. Yeah. And I'm not even joking. The dogs went out for a wee, and they were like picking through their feet through the snow. Right, I'm coming off now. I'm going to ring the doctors. But anyway, that is today's video, live stream, whatever. Oh my god, look at the time. I'm so sorry to my spanners. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I think I've got a sleeping ratty now. Are you going to sleep? He's going to go to sleep. Just sat here, just on my heart. You see, this is what happens. You see, he literally sits on my heart, falls asleep, nice and cozy. And yeah, so anyway, thank you so much to everybody for watching. Thank you very much to Anita and to the lovely Kirsty for being my spanners. And obviously, thank you to Ruffus for being spanner number 5. It's really cool. So yeah, like really good start this week for my first week, kind of on plan. Hopefully, I'll be joining the official Swimming World group this week and letting you all know. I've just realised again, I haven't got my earrings in. Shall I wear the white? Shall I wear the pearls? I'm gonna wear my pearls just because of the snow. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody for watching this. Thank you for all of the support in the last week since last week's live stream. I will be back next Thursday on this channel, 11 AM UK time. I will also be acting as Kirsty's spanner. Me and Anita are Kirsty's spanners tomorrow evening over on Making It Up. So if you don't know what that is, it's our lovely Kirsty in the chat. She's got her own makeup channel. It's called Making It Up, MAKE-ING It Up. Have a little Google search for that. Have a little YouTube search for that, and you'll find it. And Kirsty's live stream Friday Night Natter is every Friday, 8 PM UK time. It's a really open, welcoming space where people come and have a natter, quite often with an adult libation or two. So bring your favourite libation, and yeah, have fun over there. And also, I'm then back on Sunday evening on Authentic Beauty, which is my other channel. If you do a little YouTube search, Authentic Beauty, the I is a 1. I'm over there at 8 PM UK time on Sunday evening with a self-care Sunday, where basically I take off whatever makeup I've been wearing during the day, do my skincare. We chat in the live chat about what people's masks are wearing, because we always like do a sheet mask, and we talk about our different skincare routines and also how our week has gone. So yeah, if lockdown is getting you down, if all of this, everything that's happening in the world, Corona and the elections and everything is just a bit too much to bear, come and join us on these lives, because we will be here throughout with you, alongside you, getting through it all together. So yeah, do come and join that. And I will let you all know how this week goes on my diet stroke healthy eating stroke slimming world stroke plan. I will let you all know that next Thursday at 11 AM. But that is it from me. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you've watched us on the replay, do please say hi, come and join us. I understand that for a lot of you, you can't join us live because of when it's on. But yeah, I will see you all very, very soon. And as we always say on this channel, stay you, stay safe, stay authentic. Happy swimming! Bye.
I'm going to put a packet of dog treats, the dog ones I can get, or I can buy those for half the price.
Oh, coconut slices.
Coconut slices.
For the ratties and for the dogs, because the dogs love a bit of coconut. Yeah, they do. Right then, do you just want to say bye to people?
Bye bye.
Rufus says bye as well. We will see you all very soon. Awkward wave. Awkward wave. Oh, awkward wave.